Off the throttle towards the top end of the track. Close it through to 8.901. Moves from 12th to 5th.
Hazel.
Hazel Carter from 14th to 3rd. Right.
Wow. 2 8-second cars here.
Yes, not often we get 2 8-second cars lining up on the drag strip. VWDRC Pro getting quicker and quicker. The Electric Beetle of Sam Young taking on James Gould with the VR6 Turbo altered. So just waiting on Rob Carter to make the turn at the top, and there he goes. So of course Sam's just going to go into stage silently. James will go into pre-stage. He'll bring up the RPM. Once he brings it up onto the boost, he then bumps the car into stage. That basically just releases the trans brake to go. Oh, well, Sam's going back, just lining himself up perfectly. Both cars away together, side by side at the 8th mile, 135 to 119, 8:36 and a 9:03. Sam Young moves from 9th to 5th in qualifying.
Look at the speed, 166 mile an hour there from Sam. That's the quickest of the weekend, and coming on very nicely indeed.
Next up, Jake Fronda with the dehydrated Golf R, taking on the unauthorized purchase of Mark II Golf. Sam Chisholm Brown. Gordon was up earlier this morning mapping the gearbox on this, so hopefully they're going to find the right combination. Well, Jake Fronda's way out in front, looking for a 12.10, and he goes 12.64. And Sam goes through the quarter with a 17 at 55. No improvement for either driver in that qualifier. Next up, Ed Keach, behind the wheel of the Misfit Racing Fasty. He's having such a good weekend. He wanted to say a massive thank you very much to Graham for lending him this car. He's going to be taking on Joe Hall with the Biohazard VW Lupo. 12.99 and 10.65 are the dial-ins. First, second gear, perfectly there for Ed. Coming up to the 8th mile, doing 104 miles an hour. And Ed Keach goes through 10.55, 120. Does that beat your PB, Graham? 10.55.
Oh, I don't know.
Who's got the PB, Graham or Ed now? Well done, Ed. Well done. No improvement for either racer, though. Right, Ollie, taking on Abby. Right, 11.86. Oh, 10.51. Thank you very much. Is Graham's PB. So close.
Oh. Abby moves up to number 5 from 8 with that one. 12.91 on a 12.85. Saw Ollie in the pits this morning. He was looking a bit bemused because he couldn't work out why he was still running.
Yes.
And it's nice one, Ollie.
Usually time to load up for me like this. Next up, Chris Waterhouse and Guy Foley. Guy's been having a great weekend. PB after PB. Really getting to grips with the Mark IV Golf. So 11:41 and a 9:65 are the numbers we're looking for. Chris goes through with a 9:47.
Wow.
152 miles an hour. Big breakout.
That's because it launched so well. And, of course, the rest of the run came with it.
The car slowing down for Guy Foley at the top end. Right, Jacob Bailey. 973 on the back window.
Another one I bumped into this morning, Phil Blogg. Really happy. I mean, obviously the car's going great this weekend. He said, PB after PB. Can't complain about that with this combination. $9.73 dial in for Jacob, $11.30 for Phil.
Jacob goes at the top. He's still powering through. He's 10, 12, 152. That's a good run. He was having issues yesterday with the hot lap in the car, and the clutch started slipping towards the end of the day. Oh,
hey, it's here.
Alex Knott for the first time this weekend in the penultimate qualifier with the highly medicated Beetle. Great to see it making it out on track. He's taken on our number 2 qualifier, Fran Herbert. So Ian just looking into the engine bay. You can see quite a bit of smoke in there, but hopefully that's just oil burning off the headers. So Fran looking for 1250. 1268. Alex Knott gets himself qualified in number 17. Next up, is this our final qualifier for VW Pro? Yes, it is. So Tom Herbert dials in an 11 flat. He is our number 1 qualifier. He ran an 11.10 on an 11.7 dial on the first qualifier of the weekend. So as Colin said, 11 flat is the dialing. If he manages to break out, he's going to be absolutely over the moon. Good rolling start. 167 60 foot at the 8th mile. 102. It's going to be very close. 11.02 and 126 miles an hour. Not the PB, but another cracking run. Tom Herbert really on it this weekend at the Bug Jam. He won't be the... Well, he would be the first.
His lights as well.
Yeah.
02.
Well, as Tom likes to remind you, a lot of people, multiple-time champion at the Bug Jam. And in fact, before, he has taken the Bug Jam and the Pro versus Sportsman shootout money and then flew out to Benidorm the next day and absolutely splurged it all. Jordan Clark, and number 2 in the championship, taking on Andy Cooper. Really good to see Andy Cooper making it through the whole weekend. He's had some terrible times over the year, and this car has been getting quicker and quicker. 110 miles an hour from the Octavia yesterday, 104 today. So no improvement for either driver. Right, both of these are on the outside. If they do not qualify with this run, that is the end of their Bug Jam experience. Terry Newton with the Golf R32, which is for sale. If you've got £5,000, he took it in part exchange this week. He's used it for VW Sportsman this week, and it'll be on the forecourt next week. Taking on Emma Goddard. Both of these have had so much fun, they're signing up for VW Sportsman for the Green Light Nationals as well. Because there's no comp eliminator at that round. So the numbers, 1540 and 14.50. Now, Lorraine Large is right on the bump spot, so she's going to be praying neither of these go in. 14.79.
Oh, Terry did move up, but it's only to 35.
Okay, so that is both of those drivers out for the day. So if you want to go and have a look at the cars, you can. So, Lorraine Large, John Gallant, Philip Jones, 3 championship contenders, all 30, 31, 32, and Poppy Hunter on the outside, and Jake Fronda. So both of these cars currently qualified 22nd and 16th. $13.16 at 100 miles an hour. Okay. So what have we got? No improvement for either driver. Sorry for the pause there. So Darren's just popped in to tell us as all of our VW Pro drivers start arriving back into the pits. With the addition of Alex Knott making it into qualifying, that has now opened the ladder up to a 32-car ladder, meaning you get an extra round of eliminations. So that means qualifying round 6 of VW Pro has now been cancelled. Your next round of racing VW Pro will be eliminations. So everybody in the VW Pro pits, your next round of racing will be eliminations, not qualifying round number 6. Right, Alex Pryor, Nigel Gregg. Nigel goes 15.34 and a 15.25. Is that going to help him at all? No, he remains 4th, and Alex Pryor remains 25th. Poppy Hunter down there with the Audi A3. She is one of our rookies for the 2024 season, and she is one of the drivers on the outside of our eliminations ladder. She is currently qualified 34th. She needs a good run to get herself into the show.
She needs to be 0.25 or better to get in.
Okay. So doable.
Yeah, so anything between 15 flat and 15.25, and she's in. Oh, bit of a stumble off the line. At least you can pull it back.
So anything over 15.25, and that is Poppy Hunter's weekend done, unfortunately. She is eliminated.
Yeah, but Chris with the Porsche just moved up to number 2.
Did he?
With that one.
Nice.
Wow. 15.36 on that 35. Very nicely done indeed.
So Amir's currently 22nd in qualifying. Safe to say he is safe. Looking for a 16.20. That goes through with a what? A 14.90. A what?
Yeah. 1.21 second breakout. That a massive.
Oh well, she's in the show, but it's just going to cause scratchy heads for all of our crew. Going, well, what did we dial?
Classic that one. Ross Page and Jerry Sadler. Ross currently number 20. Jerry 1 place ahead at 19. The dial-ins are 13 flat and 15.41. $12.93 breakout, no help for Ross. Jerry also breaks out, goes 15.38.
Ross will be happy with that, though. I think that's his first run into the 12s this weekend. So it's fair to say, conditions out there this morning are very favourable for a good time.
Yeah, hardly a breeze at all. The turbines haven't woken up yet.
If anything, this could be the chance for Jay Foley to run his first 12.
Yeah, but he's not in the show. He's number 37 qualifier. Phil Jones is on the bump. So nervous for both of these two.
Yep. Well, The 8th mile, and Jay Foley doing 84 miles an hour. And he completes the quarter mile.
Oh, he's in.
13:37. Nice run. Up to 23rd.
Oh, and he bumps Phil out.
That is Phil Jones out.
Oh, dear.
One of our championship contenders.
Well, he'll come down as first alternate the way it stands at the moment.
True, true.
So who's that on the bubble now then? John Galland. Oh, he's still to run yet.
Lorraine Large yet to run.
Jake's yet to run. He's running pro, but he hasn't run in sportsman yet.
Yes, so he's round the corner. So he's literally just Jake Fronda is the next one that could bump anybody out.
What about Andrew Bambrick?
He's down there, yes, certainly.
Or is that Andrew? No, that's Andrew, isn't it?
Yeah. So 2 more people that could potentially be bumped. Right, Danny Bean taking on Nigel Gregson. 2 20-valve turbo-powered machines, both running low 13s. Lupo always launches so well. Great little lightweight car. He's out in front. Nigel's not catching him. Danny Bean goes 13:45 breakouts, and Nigel goes 13:44. No improvement for him. Ahmed Jamshed. He's having a good weekend so far. He literally rolled onto the track, cut a light that he wanted, and he was like, yeah, I've got this. I've got this bracket race in malarkey. He's taking on George Miller, one of our rookies, currently the leader in the Rookie of the Year challenge. 14:65 and a 15:45 are the dials. Again, 0:64 on the light. Our Ahmed is going to be a tough one to beat in VW Sportsman. Although he does get carried away. He literally said to Gordon last night, come on, let's put a map on it. 15:60 and a 14:55. Breakout for George Miller. Ahmed Jamshed remains 14th. So, looking into the lanes, I can see Flossie the nurse around the corner, Andrew Bambrick, and at the back of the queue will be Jake Fronda. So 3 of our racers still not yet qualified. Of course, our next round of VW Sportsman will be eliminations at Bug Jam as we start to whistle the field. Reese Finney, our number 8 qualifier, looking for a 15:95. Polly Judge number 27. She is safe for racing. And we go through a 16:03 and a 16:82. No improvement for either racer. So right now, up in the pits, have we seen... Lorraine's down there. John's there. Philip Jones. So yeah. So all of our people basically near the bump spot are yet to run. So they will be sitting with their radios on in the car. I can guarantee you that. Listening to what other drivers do. But basically it is at the moment down to themselves to put themselves in the show. It is
actually, you're right. They got their destiny is in their own hands at the moment, not in others, so to speak. Well, Linda Thomas has been number 1 qualifier since the very first pairing in round 1 qualifying. She almost went perfect, but she hit a number 1370 with a 1, and she dialed 1370. Right, here's Lorraine Large, dial of 1520, going alongside Paul Robinson, 1475 with the TT.
Someone's a bit eager with a burnout.
Yeah, considering he's not even in this pair. Got to buy the pit shots from Lorraine and Trev last night. Throwing themselves completely into bug jam they were.
Yeah.
So, what has our current champion got in store for us then? 1475 is currently in the number 12 spot. And of course, Flossie looking for a 1520. Oh, Paul Robinson, 005 off the line. That's the racer in him.
That's probably the closest we've had to a perfect night this weekend. Right.
Oh, Lorraine moves up. That's better. 1537. So moves up from 31 to 27. Paul Robinson, the class.
So essentially,
he's just gone to number 1.
Oh.
He's taken the number 1 away with a 005 light, a 1475 with a 1 and a 2.
Nice.
Well, that's why he's the champ.
That is going to be a nice points haul as well.
Yeah,
and
that
there was
little
prize
trophy
fund as
Yeah.
well, wasn't there? Right, Thomas Webb taking on Dave Jarrett, 13th and 16th. Thomas looking for a 12.20, goes 12.12 breakouts. Dave Jarrett looking for an 18.40.
11.
11,
Too quick.
double breakouts.
Olivia Carter with Patricia the Passat. Andrew Bambrick, he's one of those that's not in the show at the moment. He's 37th. Now, 0.25 or better. So he's got to go between 1365 and 1390 to get in to the event.
Now, is he dialing a 13.6 or a 13.65? Because that 5 has been wiped off. He's gone
He's
to
accepted
stage,
the
so he's
65.
accepted it. Just right now, you pray he doesn't run a 13.61. Or has our timing crew done him a favour?
Oh!
Well, he was like, yeah, there was definitely a 5 on there. From
Wow.
37th to 3rd. Hazel Carter also improves herself in qualifying. She is guaranteed in the show.
That's put Takakat out.
Right, our final one on the outside. Oh, Taco Cat is round the corner. He's yet to run. Jake Fronda. So who's on the bump
Tom
now?
Kay now.
Tom Kay on the bump. Jake Fronda on the start line there with the Golf Hour. He is not currently qualified. He could knock out Tom Kay of competition. 12.50 is the dial-in on the board that we're looking for. How close have we got to go to get it? Can I get it on time? It's coming up.
12.5 to 12.7.
12.55.
He's in. Tom Kay's out. Oh, my word.
Jake Fronda up to 15th. Tom Kay is eliminated from the bug jam.
Oh, my word.
So much fun. So much fun. I love having a bump spot. I mean, the rest of the races are glad it doesn't happen with the rest of the season.
Right, so the one who's got to do the work now is John Gallant, isn't it?
Yep.
Because he's 34th. He's got to try and bump back in. And that puts Andy Cooper on the bump now with a Skoda.
So, if you're in the pits, Fat Man Racing, Andy Cooper, you are on the bump spot. You've got to be listening out for the next race. Laurie Anslow looking for a 14.4. She goes 14.44.
Tom's... Oh, look at that. 17.79 with a 7 on a 17.8 dial-in. So close, but breaks out. So no movement there.
Improvement, though, for Laurie Anslow. She dropped to the middle of the pack. Right. All or nothing, Mr. Gallant with the Taco Cat Audi TT. He is the last racer on the outside, currently not qualified at the Bug Jam. Andy Cooper will be in the pits with the Skoda. Fingers, toes, everything crossed. What have we got to run?
He's got to be 0.2.
0.2.
He hasn't got off the line very well, unfortunately.
He's got to go 15.50 or under.
Oh, no. He hasn't.
So, John Gallant eliminated from the Bug Jam, although
Well, we've got to see if anybody's broken now, haven't we?
So Tom Kay will be our first alternate.
First alternate, yeah.
John Gallant, I would probably say come down as well, just in case. Heck, Phil Jones come down as well. The worst case is you get an
Phil
extra
Jones
run.
is going around the pits with a bottle of water, just tipping it underneath the back. Oh, we got a leak.
Right, Abby Tebber and John Crawford.
So 13.25 is missed by quite a long way. As is John Crawford's 15.94. So no help for either. Big breakout for Abby and John Crawford. 0.3 of a second off.
Well, it's fair to say that was a fantastic final round of VW Sportsman. Of course, a big thank you very much to all of the VWDRC headline sponsors. Race Coating Bearings, Darkside Developments, DH Automotive, RTMG Performance, CG Motorsport Performance Clutches, Artec Performance, Hangar 30, and Pro Race Engineering. They are our headline sponsors. Please remember, support all the companies that support our sport. They put money into our prize fund. And then also our associate club sponsors, WRP Paint and Restoration, ASD Fuel Tech Dealer, European Front-Wheel Drive, 32 Racing Wheels, Volks Workshop, Renegade Race Fuels, BJ Bates Electrical, GP Turbos, and Harvey Property Developments. All superstars putting money into our kitty that creates one of the largest prize funds in UK drag racing.
Well, congrats to Paul Robinson, who took that #1 spot in the final session. We thought Linda Thomas was a shoo-in to hold on to that, but no, Paul Robinson found just that little bit more to get in there. Linda Thomas ended up #2. Andrew Bambrick, #3. He is dialing as well. Chris Poyner with a Porsche, #4. Danny Bean ended up #5. Steve Metcalf with the Bug was #6. Nigel Gregg, 7. Joe Callett, a seasoned racer. First time in that car at this event. Ended up #8. John Crawford was #9. And rounding out the top 10 was Reese Finney.